if someone is in therapy for years, does that mean it's not working?
Selfishly, I will say no. I think it depends on the person. Being a therapist is definitely a job where your goal is to work yourself out of a job, right? Like if I'm a good therapist, I'm going to help you with whatever it is you're struggling with, and you won't need me anymore. So that's kind of the goal, right? If I'm good at doing what I'm good, you're actually going to learn the skills and be able to apply them yourself. I have had people that have been in therapy for years, not 4 years, but like for many years.
Yeah.
And I find that for a lot of them, we're just kind of evolving what we do. For some of them, we're trying different things until something actually works. For some of them, it's, initially we're working on this thing and we need to work on it really intensely. And then when that feels resolved, we'll just touch base every once in a while until something else comes up that you need some extra help with. And I know that that's also like, not to go into like a big brother kind of thing, but the way that our medical system is designed is you need to be cured in 10 treatments. And you're gonna do this textbook treatment. You're gonna do it, worksheets and stuff, and you need to be all better in 10 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it is. And I don't think that's how it works.
No.
I think you have this connection, and you learn this thing, and you adapt in this way, and you develop these skills, and that's awesome. And you take those with you, and then you encounter something new. And I'm not prepared for this, and maybe I need a little help going through that. So I don't think that it's like a failure or anything, as long as you're learning and adapting and continuing to do new things. If you just come in and talk about your crappy day every week, you're not really learning anything. You're just kind of venting. And for some people, that's what you want, but you're not really like growing. Mm-hmm. You're not evolving or adapting.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. I'm actually trying to think of like a devil's advocate question on it, and I'm coming up dry. So.
And honestly, like for some people, that's what they want out of a therapist, because they don't have like that social support network. So they just want to come in and like dump and vent and whatever, and they don't want anything framed back for them. They just want to like, I'm going to come and word vomit for an hour. I feel better. Thanks, doc, I'm out. And okay, that's fine. That's not really therapy, in my opinion.
Yeah. Huh. Has anyone ever kind of said that's the treatment that they like? If they're coming in every weekend, have you actually had to tell them, hey, I don't think you really need me, like you just need a friend to vent to? Have you actually had to say that to someone?
Kind of. So usually with my clients that my weekly clients that I see, I usually have that conversation pretty upfront. Every therapist has their own therapeutic style. I'm a human, I have a personality. Some would argue that I don't, but I think I do a little bit at least. And if that style works for you, then it's going to be a good therapeutic relationship. If it doesn't, then you should probably find somebody else. And so far that hasn't really been a problem, because I'm very upfront, about this is what I do. If you just want to word vomit, that's cool. I think you're wasting your money, but if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But I'm going to give you feedback because that's what I do. And if you don't want feedback, you're in the wrong place.
So maybe to play devil's advocate on what I think Emmett might be, so your salary is from the government, basically, is it?
My full-time job, yes.
If
I do and have done private practice stuff, like outward, just kind of like I see personal clients.
If some amazing situation, all your clients all the veterans that you work with, they're like, hey, we're cleared this Renee girl. She's amazing. We're done with her.
Cured.
Would you be out of a job I think Emmett's question maybe is like, are you trying to find job security? So that, could you see where I'm kind of going with all that?
Right. So I guess the good thing about what I do is, as we discussed before, our society is going down the crapper. So that's a lot of job security for me. Also working with veterans.
So you like Facebook? You like Twitter?
Oh,
do you have stock in?
Bring it. But our military is going to keep screwing people up. So I'm always going to have veterans to work with as well. Yeah. Also the, upcoming benzo, pandemic crisis, whatever you want to call it. I think that's going to be a big, big issue going forward.
Yeah.
That I see. at least. So yeah, I definitely feel that I have job security.